teaching what they were taught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not teaching. They're not teaching their mind. They're teaching somebody else's mind.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I trust you that what you're telling me is true if it ain't true to you? It was true to somebody at one point,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't true to you,
Yeah.
right? I think every boxer somehow should have their own philosophy. It seems like everybody's playing the same game, because I mean, I love Mario, and I love Freddy, and I love all the trainers.
Mm-hmm.
They know me, and I love them. Todos son chingones. Pero si Freddy
Sí.
está entrenando a todos
Right.
las mismas combinaciones que
The same
Freddy
thing.
sabe,
Sí, sí.
Would be
That's true.
groupthink.
y están peleando entre ustedes, y están así esparreando todos, pero también el otro está entrenando lo mismo, porque es así.
Sí, sí.
Llega el momento en que todos están entrenando. It comes a point at one point where everybody's training the same thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you somehow expect certain things like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And every boxer, for God's sakes, is dancing to a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I realize that many boxers can do 1, 2, 2, 2. They can throw the right hand 3 times in a row.
Mm.
It's very difficult.
I saw you
It's
do it.
incredible difficult. It's incredible that it's incredibly difficult
Yeah.
for a boxer to be 1, 2, 3, 4, to throw 4 times his punch.
Mhm.
Because at one point they'll come back to, con la izquierda otra vez, o el volado.
Mhm.
It becomes so repetitive and so easy to figure it out at one point that I can't believe nobody has really figured it out.
Yeah, it's like the
That
same.
everybody's moving against
Yeah.
the same dance. Now, if you're able to create your own combinations in your own system because you're that badass at one point, you're on your own, there's no way that you are going to know how to handle that because you've never seen it before, right? So I don't know why I'm saying all this. It's just coming into my head
That's
as I'm
great.
explaining to it.
Great.
Yeah.
But let me interrupt you real quick
Go ahead,
because
yeah.
you were talking about doubling up on, let's say, the right hand or tripling up on that right hand. I was watching your fight against Arturo Gatti. That's something that I saw in that fight, right? I saw 2 or 3 straight rights to Gatti.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about that fight against a legend
Right.
of the
Mhm.
sport, Arturo Gatti,
That was an amazing moment.
2007?
It was
Mhm.
crazy because many years before that, I remember watching constantly the Gotti Ward
Yeah.
fight.
Mickey Ward was actually in his corner for that fight,
Yeah,
right?
it was. It
Yeah.
makes it even crazier, right? The way life works. And I watched that fight over and over. It was just bad. It was just cool. I couldn't
Round
stop
7
watching
for
it.
people if you guys want to watch a
Yeah.
sick round, round 7.
Mhm.
I just couldn't stop watching it. And then many years later, they tell me, "Oh, you're gonna fight Arturo Gatti." Wow, my idol. I'm gonna fight my idol.
Mhm.
And one of the things I've always dreamed about was having the fight of the year. I thought to me it was gonna be like a great
This is it.
thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, "Oh my God, this is it! I want to have fight of the year finally."
I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure your preparation for that fight might have been different from other fights, right? Given the fact that's the mindset you're going in, this might be the fight of the year.
Well, yeah. I mean, I trained hard for it. I wanted to do. I saw a lot of the things that he did repeated a lot.
Mhm.
So I try to work for that things. But I remember many instances in the fight, because he seemed to be boxing me. He didn't want to brawl with me.
Mhm.
He changed his game.
He felt the
In my mind, I thought I was going to have a badass fight of the year. For real. So I was
Yeah,
excited.
there goes fight of the year.
Yeah, there you go. So, but there were instances when we started like exchanging, maybe for
Yeah.
like 1, 2, 3 or second. I swear to you, at that moment, like it's gonna happen. Is what I thought. It's gonna happen. I'm right there in the middle of the scene.
underwater, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. He said, yeah, and then he would back up. He was trying to box me. I was like, dude. Like maybe 3 or 4 times in the whole 7 rounds that it lasted, there was those moments where my mom like, oh my God, it's gonna happen. Those like, with a gold crowd.
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
Wow, and like.
Al Bundy moments.
I don't know. It didn't happen, but it was very glorious. I mean, the way I ended his career, I will always remember as the guy that ended the Arturo legendary Gotti's career. I will always be attached to that. I think they did like a documentary on HBO or something. I guess they mentioned me and they put my face there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I had to defeat him.
Mhm.
What does that feel like? It feels cool. I guess it's part of the story. I'm so I have an amazing story to tell. Like I fought my own idol and I defeated him and I retired him.
Yeah. Were there any words exchanged at the end of the bout?
between you guys?
Well, actually, after we went to drink, after we got stitched up,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Wow.
went to have a few drinks. We talked, told him how badass he was to fight him and all that stuff. Yeah.
What did he say to you?
No, that I'm a good fighter. That he didn't expect me to be so tough.
Interesting.
That the idea of the game is for them to look for an easy fighter for Gotti. And that's what everyone thought about me since the beginning. Peter Manfredo and the contender. I mean, they picked me in the contender because they thought, this guy, like many others, could be fed to Peter, right?
So Peter was there to
Ishii
win?
Smith. You mentioned Ishii Smith, dude. Obando. I mean, everybody in boxing back in my era, I'm sure you guys remember him. Obando was this manager from, Central America who was corrupted. He was the worst, but guess what? We landed there because we were like, hey, un manager que nos agarre pelea.
Take me in.
Yeah.
Pues ahí-
Ahí está.
Pues ahí está el Obando. Oye, Obando, que pelea. Sí, yo te consigo. Bueno, así. La primera pelea, the first fight, keep switching it up, man. The first fight, he got me a fight in Indio
Okay.
against a guy who was training with the Diaz. So he was a local kid. He had six wins, 2 losses, and it was my pro debut. I don't know how I won that fight because I understand now how the game works. You fight in a local fighter
In their hometown, yeah.
in their hometown, and he had the Diaz in his corner. It was, the guy. He dropped me in the first round,
Oh.
and I still won the fight.
He
How
must
did
have liked
that
something.
happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. The second fight, Ovando tells me, hey, I have a 400, like in 3 weeks. It was a 3-week fight. Una de, $500 or 600.
Ay,
It
no
was a
más.
piece
Ay,
of
no
shit
más.
money. $600. Y pues, ¿qué fuck? No ocupo dinero. Pues, ¿qué? ¿Con quién? Es un güerito. It's a white boy. He's 2 wins, 2 losses. His name is Ishii Smith. I guess boxer wasn't hot back then either. Back in the era, right? Okay. So we go to Las Vegas at Orleans Casino to fight for the guy, for Ishii Smith. So when I say Ishii Smith, he is not white.
He's not white.
Right? He's definitely not white. And he wasn't 2-2.
Yeah, he was 3-0.
3-0.
2-0, yeah.
2-0. 3-0. He was
3-0.
undefeated. So like, hell no, dude, you lied to us. No porque tenga miedo, I'm not afraid. He's like, you just lied to us.
Yeah.
Like, how do you expect me to feel that you lied to me and we still have to take? And he says, well, if you don't do, you're assigned for the fight. If you don't do it, you're going to be banned from boxing.
Right.
Literally, he said this. How stupid was I, dude?
And that wasn't.
How stupid
that's
were we? Like, you're going to be banned from boxing forever.
Dang.
And I'm like, fuck. Guess what, dude?
You fought.
I fought the fight. I mean, it's in the record. Would like to invite you all to watch Against the Ropes on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Follow Chris and Gio.
Hey.
And of course, don't forget, if you want to know more about boxing, crazy stuff about boxing, follow El Gomez Boxing. Promise you're not going to regret it. Buenos días al señor. Yeah.